Hey, what's going on? I appreciate you coming here and checking out this Fallout 76 video. In this one, I'm going to be showing you all some things that I didn't know about until playing the game for a very long time. I'm talking over 2,000 hours here. Now, I did make a video similar to this in the past when I officially hit 1,500 hours. I decided to compile some things that I didn't know about after playing the game that long to hopefully make you all learn something new within it. And that's what I'm doing now, except it's been literally 600 hours later in the game. I'm officially now at 2,100 hours. Yeah, I have played a lot of Fallout 76. But yeah, the goal out of these kind of videos is just to show you all something new and exciting and kind of document my adventures in a sense. Something that I didn't know about until, once again, playing for a pretty long time. The goal out of these videos is to introduce you all to something new and exciting. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into this, everyone. Hopefully you find this enjoyable and you learn something new out of this. Okay, so I guess let's go ahead and start this off with the embarrassing part. I'll go ahead and show you how many hours I have played. We can figure that out by just going to the challenges and then going down to character. And as you can see, you can get 20 Atom points for exploring Appalachia for 7,600 hours. 20 Atom points? Really? Bethesda really has to switch this one up. But anyways, as you can see, I got 2,132 hours invested into Fallout 76. Wowzers. I know. That's a lot of time. But I have to give proof since, this is what the title is stating. After 2,000 hours, I just figured out about this little secret on top of the world. Alright, so as you can see, I'm not officially at the very top level of the top of the world, but I'm at the middle level. And this is where you have to do it at in order to find this secret that the developers added outside the map. Okay, so to get a good perspective of this, we're going to go ahead and glitch out of bounds up here by using this power armor wall breach trick. Let's go ahead and do this real quick. Let's glitch outside of this area. Alley-oop. And then just run forward and bada bing, bada boom. Okay, we're outside now. So where the heck is it? Hang on. I'm a little lost right now. Aha! I have discovered it. As you can see, there's a gnome on skis up here. Just vibing on top of the world. And you can't like push him off this building or anything like that. He's just chilling up here. He's been chilling up here since, well, I'm pretty sure the beginning of Fallout 76. Kind of crazy. And this thing has just been recently discovered. And, well, the game's been out for over a year now, so it's kind of insane. But yeah, let's go ahead and pick him up. It's funny. Dang, I just thought about it. I already picked it up, though. I was going to show you another way that you can barely see this gnome, which is down inside this area here. You can look up through this window. So you know what? I'm going to go ahead and just switch up characters here and hop servers just so I can get it to respawn. I want to show you that real quick of how you can barely see it being out of bounds by being inside the playable area. Okay, I'm back here, as you can see, and so is our little buddy. I don't know what to name him. I'm just going to call him Lonely, because that's what he is up here. He's lonely. Little lonely gnome. But anyways, now let me go ahead and show you all this real quick by being in the playable area. As you can see, you can barely see this gnome from looking up right here. Man, I don't know what it is with these gnomes, but they have always been scattered so randomly in the Fallout universes. It's pretty interesting to see this one on top of the world. And if any of you guys know the backstory of these gnomes and why they are in the Fallout universe, please explain to me. They are mysterious and some of them can be pretty creepy, especially their laugh when you pick them up. But anyways, let's go ahead and move on to this next little secret I wanted to show you guys. Alrighty, so this next one is going to be located at the good old White Springs Resort. It's going to be located on the inside, so yeah, let's go ahead and run on inside. Okay, so when inside here, you just want to head up the left side stairs and head this route that I'm taking here to the left side of the building. Back here is a dining area that you can sit at and be served to. Check this out. Yeah, let me go ahead and have a seat right here. Why not? Now let's just wait for a second, and bam! As you can see, this vendor bot just came up to me and is acting like, you know, I'm a guest here, getting ready to eat, serving me the food. As you can see, I got all of this to choose from. And the menu can switch up too. It's not always the same stuff being served to you. And as you can see, this waiter here is serving to this guy, which I have no idea who this guy is. He's just a random person in the server that I guess came and joined me. But yeah. Oh, and there's Miss Waitress right there too. But yeah, that is hilarious. So whoever sits at the tables here can get waited on, and you guys can just hang out, talk, and eat some food. But the unfortunate part is my Pip-Boy is unavailable while I'm sitting, so I can't really eat right now. I have to stand up and eat my food, I guess. That's just how it's done. Oh, that is hilarious. So cool that Bethesda added that in, I have to admit. And something, once again, that can just be easily passed right up. I just recently discovered about this not so long ago, and I've been playing the game, as you guys saw, for a long time. Okay, so for this next one, since we're on the topic of food, you guys know those perfectly preserved pies that you can get from the machines, if you're lucky enough? Well, turns out you can just find one at the top of the West Tech Research Center. You don't have to use the machine or anything like that to get this one. You can find it by just taking the route that I take here. And I know I am using the marsupial mutation, but you don't necessarily need that to get up to this pie. As you see, there's crates to jump up on to get up here. Yeah, the pie is just chilling right here on top of this little crate. It can be literally that easy to get the perfectly preserved pie. And I have to admit, they do look nice on display at our camps. Okay, so this next one I didn't know about until I was like nearing 2,000 hours. I did cover this in a previous video a little while ago, but I figured I'd cover it again just because I don't think this is still that well known. As you guys know, there are wedding rings in the game. However, you can find an old ring underneath this trilby hat here, as you can see. Something a little different from the wedding rings that you can find around. This is the only old ring in the game. And inside the ring it says love, honor, and cherish, and it says the same thing within a wedding ring as well. It just has a different name. That's the only thing really different about this. And real quick, just in case you don't know where one of the wedding rings spawn at, they are pretty rare in the game. You can find one located over here next to the Nuka-Cola plant. It'll be located in this unmarked building here, right down the road from the plant. Just check in the restroom of this building and you will find a rad roach in here wearing a bowler hat, but as you can see, the rad roach has a wedding ring on it that you can loot from it. Also, you can find a clean coffee tin in here as well, which is a pretty rare junk item that looks nice on your display. Okay, so this last one I didn't know about until quite some time. I don't know if it was exactly after 2,000 hours, but I know it was after playing the game for over 1,500 hours, which is ridiculous to think about. But I really feel like it's important to add this within this video because knowing about this can be highly beneficial and can be easily overlooked no matter how many hours you have invested into this game. Like I mentioned before, it took me a while to even know about it. But yeah, after the Ever Upwards update when they introduced backpacks into the game, Bethesda also sneakily added a small backpack plan that we can find inside the Morgantown Airport Terminal. They actually implemented this to be a part of the main story within Fallout 76 before Wastelanders. You can find it in an Overseer's cache within here. And the reason why it took me so long to know about this is because I never really decided to do the main story again after I completed it the first time, which was before the Ever Upwards update. But it turns out they added something extremely helpful for players who don't feel like grinding the Pioneer Scout badges, or just for new players in general, because the backpacks help us with carry weight, and every little bit of extra carry weight is definitely beneficial. Yeah, just be sure to be taking the route that I'm taking within here. You can always rewind it if you do get lost. Alright, so once you get to this room here, there's going to be a key card that this responder will have in her hand. As you can see, you just want to take that and then head back up the flight of stairs that you took to get down in there, and use the key card on this to open up this door here. Then you just want to head up these flight of stairs and go straight back, which, by the way, there will be plenty of enemies inside this building. I just cleared them out before heading on inside here, so it'd be more straight to the point. But yeah, inside this room here, you can find this crate that will have a small backpack plan in it. You see, this is the Overseer's Cache. This is something that I didn't know about in the game for quite some time, and I feel like, once again, it is beneficial for players to know about this. You can also find a Vault-Tec University statue plan in this, as well as a plan for safety posters too. So let me go ahead and show you all real quick what this small backpack's all about. Okay, so now once you've learned the small backpack plan, you can now go up to an armor's workbench and craft one. The max level that you can craft these at, however, are level 40, and they'll gain you an additional 25 carry weight, which is pretty beneficial, especially if you haven't got the backpack from the Pioneer Scouts. Now, speaking of that backpack, you can craft that up to level 50 and it'll gain you an additional 60 carry weight, as you can see. But if you have a high capacity backpack mod, which you also get that from the Pioneer Scouts, you can put that on the small backpack, which will make it so you can carry 75 extra carry weight, which is still only 15 more than the regular one without the high capacity backpack mod, but still, nonetheless, it is beneficial. Every little bit of extra carry weight helps. And keep in mind, if you do have the high capacity mod on another character, you can transfer that over to the new character that's using the small backpack. Or if you know someone that may have it, you can trade with them to put it on the small one. But yeah, other than that, if you can't find someone with it, or you don't have an extra one yourself, you're going to have to grind for it to get it from the Pioneer Scouts. So just head on over to the Pioneer Scouts camp and get to grinding. As you can see, if you head up to this vending machine here, this is where you can purchase the high capacity backpack mod from. However, it's going to require unique currency that you get from the Pioneer Scouts. But yeah, I guess that's not wrapping up this video now, everyone. Some of these, I have to admit, were a little embarrassing that I didn't know until playing the game for a very long time, such as the small backpack plan. Like, that's literally a part of the main story within Fallout 76. And before I completely wrap this up, if you did find this enjoyable, consider taking a little bit of your time and leaving a like on this video so this stuff can get more passed around the Fallout community, so more players can learn about this stuff if they didn't know about it. It's always fun learning new things within the game, especially if you've been playing it for a long time. Also, consider giving my channel a chance by sticking around and subscribing. I upload loads of Fallout 76 content. I'm out of here, everybody. Thanks for taking the time, watching, and listening. Until next time, peace.